to offer, particularly here. For instance, this famous trail. This trail offers plenty of opportunities to discover Värmland's lakes and forests. For example, in a camp where we meet John Christer Bryntesson, a man with interesting ancestors. That's the Red Indian name of my uncle. One can do a 4-hour trip or a full day trip. One can also do the whole thing in 3.5 hours. Many people travel just for an hour or so and go swimming. North of here, picnic, go through the tunnel and back. And now off we go on the railroad trolley. In the past, in the Wild West, they had to use their arms for propulsion. Today it's been modernized using the legs and a chain drive. Not long ago, regular trains ran on these rails, but today nobody needs to worry about suddenly being confronted by a train. It's definitely honest, strenuous, and finally very satisfying to move along through the countryside just using muscle power. A very direct, unique and sociable experience, particularly since there's room for 2 on the trolley. With just one problem though, you can't overtake. We've now reached the old railway station and the leg muscles may relax. Little by little, everyone arrives. They emerge from the green surroundings and the colourful landscape along the route. The route from Svanskog to Forsbackabaden is after all 14 kilometers long, and if you manage that without a break, you really have done something. It looks easy and casual, but it's a much harder ride on a railroad trolley than on a bicycle. Streamlined is something quite different. The reward for all this is the wonderfully refreshing water in the surrounding lakes used for bathing and an extensive Swedish picnic. The remaining question is, how do we get back? It was good fun on the railroad trolley, but we know the route now. Luckily, John Christer Bryntesson has a few good ideas. For the day trip, one goes the whole distance, halfway back. 2.5 hours, no break. Then one can go paddling or canoeing through the 2 lakes. 2 hours non-stop. If one wants to overnight, one then comes back the next day. Whether in Red Indian manner, or in an open canoe, or in a kayak like the Eskimos, the return journey over the sheer, unending waters in the bright Swedish summer will be an unforgettable experience for everyone. John didn't reveal everything, though. It's also possible to explore the surroundings looking for adventures by bicycle or in a covered wagon. There's even an old steam train which sometimes goes between Svanskog and Forsbackabaden. In the camp itself, there is a teepee in which more than 100 people can enjoy themselves. But first and foremost, the camp is the starting point for many different activities: mountain walking, climbing, angling and archery. There are playgrounds, barbecue areas, picnic tables, and of course wonderful opportunities for bathing.